People, human beings out there, listen to me right now. Do you know that feeling, that amazing feeling when you find that sweet deal for whatever it is that you need or you want, and you're able to claim it, and victory is yours, and all spoils go to the victor. Sloths rejoice. So I believe we have 80 plus manga this month, and some sweet things, like I've said, and some sick deals. But first things first, we're gonna get a couple chunks out of the way, show you them real fast, and see what's actually going on. First things first is I got Silent Mobius 1 through 4. Now honestly, I do not know much about Silent Mobius, and the way I got this is 1 and 2 were picked up separately, and then 3 and 4 here I asked another manga tuber, East Coast Manga, Cool Dude, to pick them up for me, and he did, and he shipped them, and then I got this complete. Now for people out there who know about this series, I also got 1 through 6, and I'm a little confused, so if you're able to fill me in, please do. These are called the complete edition, and there's only 4, so I was assuming this was complete at 4 of these complete editions. But as you see here, these 6 volumes we got, I got these also from East Coast Manga. These are not complete, but even at 6 volumes, it is bigger and more than this 4 complete. So I'm a little confused. I think, if I'm not wrong, I think the Silent Mobius in the singles goes up to past 10 maybe. I think 12 if I saw. So let me know if you know, and also let me know if you think it's good. I also got a little mystery bag where it was 4 manga for like 20 bucks, and this is the 4 manga that were in it. This will be added to the giant stacks of manga to give away to the people. Here we go. I also asked for him to pick me up this Arpego of Blue Steel volume 12. It's in pretty good condition. This series I really want to read. It looks awesome, and the art looks awesome, and the story looks awesome. It just looks super awesome. I also got some volumes of this little known series named Boruto, and if you don't know what Boruto is, it has Boruto's dad in it right there, and that's all you need to know. Honestly, I don't know how much I actually even like this series. I don't know if it's even gonna be read, to be honest. And then I got a volume 37 of Eye Shield 21. Then I got a chunk of Servamp here, as you can see. I do enjoy these spines. I'm a sucker for rainbow looking spines. Now I got this lot off Tony's Manga, another manga tuber. My last video was unboxing these and the mystery mangas and stuff, so if you're interested in seeing these more, check them out. Alright, now we're getting into the unknown manga that I got this month. I tried number 1 of The Hero Life of a Self-Proclaimed Mediocre Demon, Isekai all day, as you can probably tell from the title. It was decent. It's not the worst one I've ever read for a volume 1, but it's definitely not the best. Then I got Multi-Mind Mayhem number 4. I don't know how many people I'm looking or watching, but I just do not see many people picking up this one. I feel like I never see this, but this is a decent series. I'm enjoying it so far. Then I finally caught up on Moriarty the Patriot. These are wordy still, and they take me a second to read. I'm not the fastest reader. Haha, sloth jokes all around. A round of applause for everybody. Great job. Moriarty the Patriot is good so far. Then we got Blood on the Tracks volume 10. This one is a chungus, but as you know, just because it's a chungus, it's blood on the tracks, which means there's only 3 words in the whole book. So it was a blazing fast, like 15-minute read. You know, it's still, crazy, but I feel like there's almost not enough going on or something like right now. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like they could be doing more. Then we got Hina Matsuri number 16. Goodness gracious, do I love this series. It's so good, funny, and I really give a crap about all the characters and all their quirks and everything and how they react and do stuff. So it makes it so much more funny than just random jokes and everything. Great series, definitely recommend it. Then we got Frieren number 5, and I may be saying that wrong, but I also think I'm saying it right this time. German like. Volume 5, this is good. Boy, I know some people had small issues with Volume 1, maybe even Volume 2 a little bit, but boy oh boy has it ironed itself out if there was any doubt. 3, 4, and 5. Great series so far. Speaking of great, we got Tokyo Revengers 1, 2, and 1 and 2. All 1 and 2s. Now these are the same volume, they are just a alternate art cover. What is that? Barnes & Noble exclusive. These are pretty nice volumes. 7 Seas does a good job. It might be hard to tell, but the cracks have like that gloss kind of shine to them, and these books have like a matte finish, and I'm generally not the biggest fan of the matte on some volumes, but this feels good. And then I have 2 sealed exclusive editions. I just picked 2 up because I got a deal on them, but I did read this and I think it's good. Then we got Alice in Borderland number 2, a Sig here, Biggie Siggy. This was good. I'm enjoying it. It feels fresh and different, even though a lot of what's going on, there's similarities to a lot of other mangas and stuff, but this is good so far and I am enjoying it. Then we got a big old slice of click that brain down low and have some fun. We got some battling manga here. Record of Ragnarok Volume 3, just another, crazy battle, just fun. Got Die Dark number 4. This one I feel like it came out slow. I could be wrong, but I feel like I haven't had one in a while. It was a decent volume. I like the series. It's, Then we have a hardcover here of the Liminal Zone by Junji Ito. Might be hard to see it on the spine. Very shiny, and give you an idea of. I love the insides. That looks nice. And then after the cover's off, you still get some cool art on there. Honestly, that might be the best part about this book. I'm being honest. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I'm just not impressed with all these Junji Ito books. A lot of them are like Debbie Downers. That is what they feel like I'm being. But it wasn't the worst thing I ever read, but it was definitely not great. But for a single volume to just have some fun and read and get a little story out of it, a little creepy here and there, whatever, I guess it was okay. Now, if we want to talk a little more horror and freakiness, this is what I'm talking about. Creator of the Drifting Classroom, which you might also have heard of. We got Orochi here, Volume 2, hardcover. I really, really like these hardcovers Sig is putting out. It feels nice, and the Orochi glistens in the sun, and it just looks very nice, and it feels nice too. This is obviously by Umez, and this is a story that's ongoing, that's kind of like patched together, and you're learning stuff little by little, but this is more enjoyable to me than these Junji Ito's. Then we got My Isekai Life number 2, and to hopefully this doesn't spoil it for you, but this is an Isekai, and this guy controls slimes. He's a slime tamer, which is kind of cool, a little different. I mean, these slimes are in every stinking Isekai, and sometimes they get them, but he's controlling hordes and hordes and hordes of slimes, and they're all different, and it's kind of funny. So this is pretty good so far. Then we got The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest, number 8, continuing on this series, and I'm gonna be going on this series till it ends probably, because it is legitness. Then we got Sakamoto Days. Now, I've been a little harsh, some people said, on Sakamoto Days Volume 1 and 2, but now I'm starting to ease up into it. I'm getting into it, people. I like it. I like it. It's starting to flow for me. We're starting to get the whole picture and the bad guys and all this stuff happening. Volume 1s are tough sometimes. So I was just like, meh, it's not bad, but it's like decent. This is starting to get pretty good, and I really did enjoy Volume 3. A new manga that just came out is the Ice Blade Sorcerer That Shall Rule the World. This is a decent manga. This was a decent Volume 1. I did think it was pretty good, so I'm gonna continue on with this. So if you're looking for something brand new and fresh, go get yourself the Ice Blade Sorcerer. Here we got World End Solit. Am I doing this right? Solit? Maybe not. Now, honestly, I don't even know anything about this series. Not even a blip. I never heard of it until Prof Otaku, another manga tube, was mentioned in this. And it was new and stuff. Well, I got it and I read it, and I think it's below average in my opinion. Do not let my words just scare you off if you wanted to try it. I just don't think it was a good Volume 1. It was fine, just not very great, but I will be trying number 2. Maybe I was too critical. Volume 1s can sometimes be meh because they gotta set up everything, so I will give it a fair chance. We got Let This Grieving Soul Retire Volume Thrice. This was a decent volume, continuing on with that. Then we got Rooster Fighter! Woohoo! Chickens are always fighting. They're always pecking everything. Now we got a manga about it. Rooster Fighter, Volume 1, completely funny, trying to be quirky, yada yada. I mean, come on now, people. Chicken, monster, saving the world. I don't know how much deep, great story is here. Maybe it gets more, but it's, you know, the click your brain off type of deal at the moment, but it was alright. Then we got The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen, something my wife picked up, so I don't know much about these, and like I always say, if you want to know anything about anything at all, ever, in the history of anything about these mangas, just let me know down in the comments. These are pretty chungus compared to some. Apparently it was good since she got 2. But if you want to know anything about this series, let me know. Only 2 volumes out. Excuse me, sloth enjoyer and manga enthusiast. A second of your time. If you enjoy my content, or sloths, or if you dislike my content and dislike sloths, could you please like, comment, and subscribe? Thank you! We got Komi Can't Communicate. That is right, people. It hit 20 volumes, and she hasn't spoken a word yet. She doesn't know how to communicate. What a shame. Then here we got 2 different things in the same kind of series. My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, Volume 7. And then this is a side story. Girls Patch. This is a single. And that is a nice cover. That is a nice, bright looking, nice cover. I like that. Love of Kill Volume 9. I swear, maybe I'm putting too much emphasis in this, but I can't. I feel like this series is in every single manga haul. I feel like this series has been in the last 9 manga hauls. Just 1 volume every manga haul. Probably has not, but Volume 9 still going. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer of the thinnest volume for the most amount of money. 15 of your well-earned darus for this baby teeny itty bitty little Unwanted Adventurer manga. That is a ripoff. But I did like the story, and maybe someday they'll decide to, I don't know, make them the correct size, double them. Mashal. Magic and muscles. That's all you need to survive in the world. Get yourself some muscles, get yourself some magic. You done. Then you got I Shall Survive Using Potions. Boy, I'll tell you, just picking up these books, this one is smaller dimension-wise and thickness-wise. This one is, it feels almost like double the weight. They put these heavy, like, stocky pages in here. This is J Novel Club, but we got I Shall Survive Using Potions 5, 6, and 7. And this series is kind of just relaxing, but there's little surprises in there, and it's kind of brutal also in a couple spots, which is surprising, but good manga so far. Let's keep moving along. We got a lot of sweet stuff to get to, and that special sick deal I got to also. We have the Muscle Girl Next Door. That is a weird manga here, or what you would think, but it's actually pretty basic and not that weird. Wife read this and gave it the meh thumbs down, so this will probably go bye-bye. We got Soma Spider So What? The Kimono Sisters. This is the side story of the Spider So What? Good series. Finally got Nicola traveling around the demon's world. This is volume 1, 7 Seas. I've seen this for such a long time, and I've always picked it up, and what appealed to me is this like different shaded, it might be a little hard to see, different shaded, not just black, scratchy, cross-hatching, stippling artwork, and it is really awesome, and wife enjoyed this, so we'll definitely be getting more of this series. I recommend it so far, at least a try. Kaguya-sama Lovers War, 23 volumes of these. Dang, still going with that. Then there's Shadow's House, another new series, so if you're looking for a volume 1 to try out something new, Shadow's House was decent, and story and art were decent too, so it was a decent volume 1. Then we have the Misfit of Demon King Academy. I've talked about this a little before. Rest in peace. A moment of silence for the artist Kaya Haruka, if I'm saying that right. Rest in peace, my guy. Died too soon, way too young. I bought volume 4 knowing that the manga is completely on pause, hiatus, most likely never coming back. The light novel will be continuing with the original story by Shu. We got Kaze Hikaru, or as I like to say to annoy people, K's Haikyuu, number 30. These need to start coming out quicker. This series is over, so whoever's watching this, Shoujo Beat, could you please click those printing presses back on and start printing the rest of these? The series is complete. We deserve more than one of these a year. Come on. Then we have the men who created Gundam. This is a Chungus volume. This is pretty sweet, and this will be a fun read about the creation of something that even if you don't like, you have heard and know about, Gundams. Then we have One Piece 98, 99, and 100. That is right. I haven't shown a One Piece in my hauls in maybe close to or over a year. Reason being is because they sat around for a while. I let them build up, and I read 98, 99, and 100 all together. Now 99, 100, and 101 will connect in a mural, as you can see here how they're connecting here. It reached 100, and the 100 on the spine looks great. I had concerns of how they were going to fit a third number in there, but it looks legitness, and these volumes were amazing. As you know, One Piece is the fattest, biggest goat on the farm. Speaking of amazing, can we appreciate this hardcover Girl from the Other Side? I mean, people, these are gonna look insane on the shelves with this solid black, gold, and this beautiful put in picture. I mean, they are just wonderful, my goodness. And we're getting the full pages, the color pages. It is absolutely one of the nicest hardcovers out there, containing one of my favorite mangas, Girl from the Other Side. Super, super awesome. Okay, people, now listen up. This is going to be tough for me to get all these on camera because there's so many, and these are super heavy when they're all together. So here's the deal I got. You may already know this if you follow me on Instagram. I did post about this, so definitely follow me there for different awesome manga content. But here it is, people. The sweetest deal I got in a while. Boom. There it is, people. This is the deal I got, and that is 1, through 18 of the Inuyasha Vizbigs. Now, if you know anything about these Vizbigs, they're like $20 a piece, retail. You can find them a little cheaper on Right Stuff Anime. Affiliate links down below. But also, at the time of filming this, some of these volumes are very expensive. I think 16, maybe 14. I don't know. I wasn't up to date in tracking them. I know some of them are selling for $100 some. I'm letting you know right now, don't do that. That's silly. If you need them and want to spend the money, do it. It's your money. I can't tell you technically what to do, but if you have a little patience, I'm sure they'll come back in stock eventually, or you'll find one for a normal price. Now, I got all of these for just $100. That is it. And that is an insane deal. Now, before you start spamming, you're probably thinking to yourself, Mr. Manga Sloth, whoever you bought these off of didn't know how to count to 18, because we got 2 number 8s, 2 number 15s, and 2 number 17s. Now, you might be able to pause and look closely, but one of each of them, 1 number 8, 1 number 15, and 1 number 17, were damaged. So the person got a second volume of them and just never threw them away. So he just gave me the 3 damaged volumes with the 18 good volumes. And before anybody else asks, I got this off Facebook Marketplace. I do not find deals all the time, but this was a great deal and completely worth it. I was not even looking for Inuyasha, and I see these. I thought I was gonna get scammed. The person just didn't want to ship them. He was getting a zillion offers of double and triple the price of, sometimes he was saying, of people who wanted him to ship them, but for some reason he did not want to. He just wanted to sell them locally, and I said, I'll meet you locally right now. So definitely keep your eyes open. Deals are out there. Human beings, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching this video. I will see you all next time.